Welcome, I am Bejo, thanks for joining me for another quick guide. I'm going to cover what you need to do to change your normal public events in Destiny 2 into heroic events. This increases your loot rewards and your chance of exotics. Happy days, so let's get straight into it. First up, the taken Blights. When the event first starts, there is a large Blight that will spawn in. It is protected, you can't damage it, it's immune. But to damage this, enter the smaller Blights that spawn around it and get a buff called Blight Receding. Pop in and out to get the buff to do damage. It only lasts 4 seconds, but pop in and out, and when you do enough damage to the main Blight, it will become a heroic event and the Blight Master boss will spawn in. Kill him in the time frame and take your loot. Next up we have the Cabal Injection Rig. When this rig appears, a shield appears around it. Each time you have to evacuate the area when you defeat the first yellow Bioscion, there are small vents which will open. Firstly at the top, then in the middle, and then finally inside at the bottom. If you inflict enough damage to these vents, they will start to smoke, and if you take out all the vents, the heroic mode will start. Some interceptors spawn in, take out the boss, take out the interceptors, use them to your advantage, but once that's done, grab your loot, job done. Next up we have the Cabal Extraction Drill. This is the smaller drill and you need to keep an eye out for a few things. Firstly, the red circles of death from above, as they will completely fuck you up, and secondly, a Cabal Thresher ship. When the ship spawns in, take it down and this will initiate the heroic version. Spawns in another boss, just kill him, grab your loot, job done. Next up we have the Vex Spire. On the Vex Spire event, around the conflux which spawns in, there are 3 rays of light which will spread out from it. Follow it to a plate, stand on it, charge it up to 100% and then move on. Make sure that all 3 are done and this initiates the heroic version. Loads more Vex will appear. Make sure none of them get to the sacrifice conflux in the middle, and there you go, another heroic event done. Next up we have the Fallen Walker Tank. When it spawns in, you will see that there are some Scorch Cannons protected by barriers. Do damage to the Fallen Walker Tank, take out one of the legs, and when it goes down it spits out Arc Energy Orbs. Pick these up, put these into the generators next to it, and it will drop the barriers. If you do this on all of the barriered Scorch Cannons, it will initiate the heroic event. Spawns in another tank, just kill both tanks, take your loot, job done. Next up we have the Fallen Ether Supply Servitor. It's basically just a large servitor, but it spawns in smaller servitors with orange bars. If you kill all of these servitors, it will activate the heroic version. It's that simple, just again, kill everything, get the boss dead, take your loot. Next up, another fallen one, and it's the Glimmer supply. On this one, there are 4 pillars that come out of the ground, about head high at the 4 points of the compass. There is a 5th smaller box which does appear, and this can be destroyed. If you do this at each location, the Glimmer will drop out at the last one, and then you just have to defend it so it can be transmatted out of there. And that's it, the heroic version complete. Finally, we have the Hive Witches Ritual. On this one we need to kill the Ritual Witches. However, located inside here will be 2 hex circles. If you stand on the hex circles for long enough, it will initiate the heroic version, which just basically spawns in another big boss. Take him out, get him dead, take your loot. Anyway, that is how you change your public events from normal into heroics. I hope that this guide has helped you. Thank you very much for checking it out, and until next time, take care.